Hi everyone, my name is Erica Gleason and I'm a hall director in Studebaker West.
And my name is Cynthia Moberly and I'm a hall director over in the Neuer Complex. And we are the hall directors who are overseeing the RA hiring process at Ball State this year.
And we're going to take the next few minutes to answer some questions about the hiring process for the RA position.
Some of the basic job responsibilities of an RA are building community through getting to know the residents, hosting programs for the residents, and connecting them to each other.
Another responsibility for resident assistants include working with hall team staff to create initiatives and programs for the resident hall community.
Another responsibility of the RA position is to serve on duty, respond to crisis situations, and enforce policy.
Additionally, RAs are required to have meetings with hall directors, their staff, attend trainings, and help with opening and closing.
There are a lot of benefits to being an RA, some financial, such as a $1,300 stipend, which is paid bi-weekly over the course of the academic year. Your room and board is also completely compensated, and you get a 21+ meal plan as well. Also, if you live in a building that does not have AC, you have an AC unit installed for you. There's also a lot of personal and professional development opportunities, such as getting to work with a diverse group of students and getting to build community amongst those students.
I think the one thing that I benefited most from this is just being able to grow for myself and not have to worry about the atmosphere that's around me, where I'm more of the leader and I can grow in the leader position as opposed to me following my friends.
I benefited a lot by learning how to schedule and organize my time a lot better, whereas before I did a lot of things on campus, but I was very messy and I could not keep my work in line with my play. So being able to do that through the RA position and now balance my other organizations I'm part of has been a great benefit.
I think what I've most benefited from this position is getting out of my shell. I was really shy freshman year, and I think it took a lot for me to go out for this position, but it really helped me grow and become more active and get a lot more experience on campus and with other people.
Something that I enjoy a lot about being an RA is having a great staff around me. Having those people that can support me when I have struggles in the building really makes it easier to do my job.
I think what I most enjoy about being an RA is getting to leave a mark on a resident and getting to leave memories for them and getting to be a piece of their life so that they can remember and look back on from years to come.
I think my favorite thing is being able to make connections and network to help me out with future things that I might need.
At the end of the day, the most rewarding moments are when you have that one resident who hasn't talked to you all semester and they come to you with getting into Greek life or getting a good test score and it was because of your helping or assistance. I think that's the most fulfilling part of this job.
So what are some of the things that you need to do in order to be an RA? By the time that you start as an RA, have lived on campus for 2 semesters, and only one of those has to be at Ball State. So if you are a transfer student and you've lived on another campus, you are still eligible. The second is having a 2.5 cumulative GPA and having had complete 27 credit hours by the time that you start the RA position. The next is attending a staff meeting at 9:30 p.m. Monday of every single week and making sure that you can work the full academic year that you applied to be an RA.
RA applications open up on November 16th. The deadline for those applications will be January 29th at 12 p.m. That is a hard deadline, so make sure you have it in by that time. You will then know something about the first round of interviews the first week of February, and you will get that through your email. Some other things to know about for the requirements to apply to be an RA is you have to register for EDHI 200. That class is a class that all RAs are required to take in order to be considered as a candidate for the position. The class is a great opportunity to learn about some of the things that we do within the halls, some great leadership skills to build on, and it's also part of the leadership minor in which you can get here at Ball State University.
I think what's important to note about the RA position is that a lot of people can fit at this position. You don't need to be some specific, very crafty, extroverted person to be a good RA. Some things you do have to learn when joining the job, but the thing is a staff is picked based on creating a balance between all the different people on it. So you will fit a role if you can show that you are willing to learn.
I also think it's important to remember that not everyone's going to be good at one thing. There's people who do have to pick up the slack here, and there's other people that pick it up here. That's how you work in a team. If everyone was the same person, you wouldn't have a team.
I think the only qualification really that you need is to have an open mind. If you come in very closed-minded and just not willing to learn for anything, then it's going to make the job a lot harder, and it's going to make you less likely to be a candidate that a hall director will pick. You don't know, you're going to have residents from all walks of life, and you have to be able to find a connection, no matter how small, with the resident, with your staff members.
A successful RA candidate is someone who is interested and invested in building community and supporting residents. Strong communication skills are another aspect, organizational skills, and somebody who's really willing to be a team player and step up and be a leader within the hall and within the staff.
Something that I'm looking for when I'm hiring an RA is enthusiasm. You can't teach and you can't train enthusiasm.
I think when it comes to an RA, we look for someone who's a team player. I think having different opinions and being able to work with different people is what makes our community so great.
We want someone on our staff to be able to relate to every student in the building. So when I'm hiring, I look for candidates who are genuinely themselves and show themselves throughout the process. And so I encourage you all to tell us what you're interested in, tell us what you're passionate about, and really bring your personality into the interviews and the process.
Something that we're looking for in potential RA candidates is someone who is flexible and someone who's not going to shy away from difficult conversations.
A couple of pieces of advice for an RA candidate, I think, is to be yourself in those interviews. You got to give those examples, be authentic, show some ability to build rapport, and tell us about your experiences and really why you want to be an RA.
For the interview process, I think just be bold, be yourself when you go in there. Don't leave anything out.
Being yourself is the most important thing because there's 100 some other kids going out for this job, so you have to stick out in that process. But making sure that your answers are genuine and actually coming from you and not something you think they want to hear, and practicing. I practiced so much and it made a huge difference.
Make sure that you talk to your RA or like your hall director and get involved as much as you can, just so people know who you are and know your face, because it makes it a lot easier if they already know who you are outside of the job to be able to get hired for the job.
When you go through an interview and talk about your experience while you're here, make sure that you're giving that experience of you, not solely maybe what your RA's done or APM, but you, because we want to see you in that interview and what you bring to the table and what you're excited about and skills and experiences you've had.
Your hall directors want to wish you the best of luck.
Good luck!
You're gonna do great!
Chirp chirp!
Good luck, everyone. You're going to do great.
Good luck.
And chirp chirp!
Best of luck!
Just keep swimming.
Good luck. You're going to do great.
Stay strong out there and good luck, everybody.